I just feel we came out ready to play. It's a big win for us. We came in we worked pretty hard, man. They out-rebounded us, but we stepped it up on the offense and defensive end.
You proved that you could be a good shooter and pretty streaky on the offensive end. You hit a couple shots. How were you feeling tonight?
Oh man, I felt good after the first one. When the first one went in, I felt like I was on, and then it went on from there.
And you eclipsed Shaquille O'Neal, passing him on the national NCAA shot block list. Let's talk about your moment and how proud of you of that.
Man, I'm very proud. Like always, I never notice when I'm in the game, but as soon as it's over, they tell me, and it's just a bunch of excitement.
Coach, good victory over Lamar University by the score of 74-62. What are some of the things your team did good tonight in its victory?
I thought one thing they did, they competed hard, they pulled for one another, and they tried to get better as a team. We got really beat badly on the boards, but what we did do was we did prevent them from getting second chance points, even though they had 26 offensive rebounds. I mean, that's just incredible to get that many offensive rebounds. And I guess because Will was in there, they were throwing the ball out, and we did a good job. But, I think that we defended well. I think that they are very, very talented. Lamb, Miles, and James are as good as any three players that will play all year. We've played all year because if you get them in the open floor, they can do so many things. But had big games from a lot of guys. I thought they did an outstanding job. I thought Patrick Robinson had a nice game and kept the defensive pressure up. But I thought we defended to the point to where we made it difficult on them, even though they got to the rack quite a few times and were able to get some easy buckets during different stretches of the game. The one thing that concerned me the most was that we didn't manage clock very well. We had a period where I had one of my rotations in, my second wave as I call it. They came in, they took two quick shots and the clock's on our side. That was pretty frustrating, but I felt like the attitude of the bench was extremely well. I think that it's all about, us as a group collectively doing the best we possibly can to be successful, and if we do that, we've got another chance to continue to win games against quality opponents like Lamar.
The game had 12 lead changes, and one way to keep the lead is playing defense, as you mentioned, and one person in particular, Will Mosley, phenomenal player.
Well, it's just huge that he was able to, for him to be at Northwestern and to pass a guy named like Shaquille O'Neal at 6'7", Shaq 7 foot 7'1", tremendous. But Will's not about numbers. Will's about competing, and he's just getting better and better and better, and he's playing relaxed offensively, and he's doing some very nice things. So it's a big deal for us to have him in our program. They had a great article today in the Shreveport Times that Jason Pugh did about the Shreveport guys and that connection, and that's just very, very important because that's anywhere in Louisiana is important for us to recruit. So having those guys right in our backyard make a big difference.
Since you guys are in first place, how will you try to teach to the team that it's not a time to be complacent? You got to keep pushing forward and make sure you continue to have the first place.
You can't have anything, an outside distraction, an inside distraction, or anything take away from what you're trying to do. Now is not the time to let other things disrupt you. Now is the time to focus, to lock in, and do all the things necessary to be successful.